First off, Aries, you receive number 4, foundations and achievements. You receive number 5, wisdom. You receive number 3, heartache and loss. You receive number 5, financial and material changes. You receive number 4, authority. And last but not least, you receive number 2, the waiting game. So first I'm going to get into the numerology of this. So you received 2, 3, 4, and 5. You received 2 5s. You received 2 4s. So right off gate, this is speaking on those being heightened. Those particular numbers have stronger meaning to them because they have shown up twice. So to receive 4s twice speaks on hard work, determination, endurance, motivation, making things materialize into your reality. The 5s represent change. You allowing certain things to leave your life, habits, addictions, things that are holding you back. It could also be your mindset and ways of being. It's saying the sooner you release these things, the sooner you can walk into what is actually for you. The number 2 represents balance and partnerships. So you are being asked to wait for a better opportunity to come to you. You are being asked to also put yourself out there. Come out your comfort zone and allow other people to show you and teach you what they know so that you can further your career and further your personal development as well. 3s represent harmony and union, so it's saying you also need to make sure you're in good rapport with other people. The stronger your connection with other individuals, the better it will be for your overall growth, because not only will they genuinely want to see you win, but they will be in a position to help you as well. The support you're giving to people now will come back to you when you need it. So it's saying try to build strong, loving connections. Try to build empathetic connections. Try to understand where individuals are coming from, even if they're not giving you a way to, like, even if it's not easy to see this person in that light, or try to understand where they're coming from, try to, because it's saying it's going to make your viewpoint of that person different. 4s represent structure and foundations. So like I spoke on before, I think they really want you to focus on creating the life you deserve, but it's saying it's not just going to come to you. You have to be open to putting in that hard work. If you don't put in the hard work that's needed, you won't receive what you deserve. It's saying nothing's just going to be handed to you or come to you. You have to be willing to put in that effort. That effort eventually will materialize into your desired results. 5s represent change, realignment, travel as well. So a lot of you could either be relocating as far as where you live, relocating as far as careers are concerned. Realignment is focusing on you leaving habits behind that you know no longer serve you in a positive way. You opening yourself up to new experiences. You opening yourself up to abundance and prosperity of different sorts. Now, financial and material changes. This is speaking on the fact that a lot of you could be losing things at this time, whether it be a car, whether it be a house, whether it be your job. It's saying a lot of you are being asked to release something that you've grown an attachment to, and that's the thing. We aren't supposed to grow attachments to things because changes come in our life consistently. And it's saying you have to understand when you release something, it's gonna be replaced with something better. So if they're asking you to release something, then it's something already coming to you, like it's a blessing coming to you in place of what you had. The fact that you have an attachment to these things is actually having a negative impact on you, because instead of worrying about attracting better and raise your vibrations to receive better, you're concerned about holding on to things that God is trying to strip away, things that no longer serve you in the way you need it to. Heartache and loss is speaking on the fact that, like I said, some of you are walking away from careers that you've invested a lot into, homes, cars, material things of all sorts. You're having to walk away, or it's being stripped from you. It's saying that your higher beings don't want you to look at this as punishment. They want you to look at it as something better coming to you. They want you to be in harmony and at peace with yourself. And they also want you to find what you were put here to do, so that way when you go through these situations, you can understand the reasoning and the purpose behind it. You can understand why you are dealing with that particular thing, like why it had to happen the way it did. Wisdom is speaking on the fact that a lot of you are going through the same situation that you've been through in the past, and you need to use wisdom at this time to make better decisions. So if you feel like you're repeating the same things over and over again, whether it be relationships, certain cycles, certain things that you feel like you can't move past, or they keep popping up or coming up, it's because you haven't learned what was being taught. You haven't learned that lesson yet. They are going to continue to put you through these things until you see what needs to be shown. So it's saying make wiser decisions as you move forward. Don't continue to make the same decisions and choices that are putting you in the circumstance that you're in now. Foundations and achievements is speaking on the fact that they want you to work really hard at this time to manifest your desired results and outcomes. It's saying your dreams are valid. What you're working towards is valid. But unless you put in that consistent effort, then it's not going to pay off for you. So it's saying every day you have to do something that's moving you a step closer to this goal you set for yourself. In the long run, it's saying it's going to provide you that financial freedom and those foundations you've been needing and hoping for, not only for yourself, but for your family as a whole. So it's saying focus on your growth, and then eventually you will start seeing the growth you're looking for, what you are desiring come to you. You have to have patience, you have to have faith in it, and you also have to work hard. It's saying if you remain consistent within those efforts, then there's nothing that won't come to you. Authority is speaking on the fact that you are now in control over your life. I feel like a lot of you have started your spiritual journey. So it's saying your choices and decisions weigh heavier at this time because you're being held at a certain standard. You're being held at a higher standard than someone who's not spiritually in tune, because it's saying you know what you were put here to do. You know how you are being expected to act, things like that, like what you're being expected to do as far as your actions are concerned. It's saying you know this, so it's saying make sure you are living more consciously and intentionally. Make sure you are focused on practical things. Try not to overthink what could come or what you have coming to you so that you don't ruin these blessings. The waiting game is speaking on the fact that a lot of the hard work you've put in you feel like hasn't been acknowledged, but that's confirmation that it is. It's literally saying you're waiting on your blessings to unravel or unfold. It's saying you need to remain positive about what's to come to you and for you in this situation. I feel like very soon you can be expecting some blessings. Like it said, financial and material changes. I feel like a lot of you are going to receive a promotion, as in making more money, a new career. A lot of you are going to receive progression, as in receiving new things. For the financial and material changes, you receive the Five of Cups, upright disappointment. So like I said, a lot of you need to change your mindset toward what you're going through. You need to change your mindset towards how you feel. This is saying that you are disappointed that you are losing things. You're disappointed that things aren't working out for you. In reality, you're supposed to look at this as a blessing and not look at it as something that's going to hinder or hold you back. These financial material changes are going to bring you better than what you had, or what you are currently in the midst of losing, I guess you would say. Heartache and loss, the Lover's card. For some of you, it's pertaining to a relationship. So for half of you, it's pertaining to careers, relocating. The other half is pertaining to a relationship. This is saying that you shouldn't mourn what you no longer have with that person, but open yourself up to receiving a better individual. It's saying this person's not a bad individual, neither are you. It's just like y'all have come to y'all season together. So now it's time for that person to find who they're supposed to be with. They've learned from you, and vice versa. You are also supposed to find who you are supposed to be with. Wisdom, you received Eight of Swords, isolation. This is speaking on the fact that you need to use what you have to your advantage at this time. It's saying you are much wiser than you were in the past. You've overcome certain things that you didn't feel like you would overcome. Isolation and wisdom. I feel like in this period of isolation, going into hermit mode, you are also going to learn a lot. It's saying a lot of new things are going to come to you. It's also saying take this time to go within. I feel like for a lot of you, your purpose is to be of assistance to others. This is saying that you need to go within and assist others in achieving their goals and their dreams as well, while you pursue your own. Foundations and achievements, Nine of Pentacles reverse. It's saying unless you put in that hard work, you're not going to receive that abundance and prosperity you deserve. Authority in the Hierophant reverse. It's saying you know what you need to do. At this time, you need to take control over your life. Stop expecting others to live it for you is what it's saying. You should make your decisions and choices based off how you feel. It's also saying you are no longer in a period of someone telling you what you should do with your life or directing your footsteps. So do what's best for you at this time. Take advantage of all available blessings. Take advantage of all available opportunities that God is sending to you. The Waiting Game Upright and Death card. It's saying that you are being impatient. It's saying when you focus on what you currently have and show gratitude for what you have, you won't realize how quickly the other things that you desire start pouring in. It's saying while you focus on what you desire, you are literally retracting this from coming to you. So it's saying you need to be patient. You need to wait this out. You need to understand that eventually these things will materialize for you. If you rush this, you won't receive what you deserve. Like, you'll receive rewards, but it'll be something quick. It won't be something long term.